So, we went over the relaxation ritual, the tarot contemplation ritual, and the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. Before we move on to the middle pillar, there are a few things I'd like to go over. And one of them is the Tree of Life. But before we get into that, I just wanted to clear up something. I didn't exactly write a diagram because I'm not that good at drawing or show you how to perform the sign of the Emperor. Now, I will be putting out a video before the middle pillar. I will be doing rituals setup, altar setup, and I will actually perform the lesser banishing ritual on camera so you can see the form. But for the Emperor, you lift your hands to about this level as you inhale, and then exhale as you vibrate the God name. And that is the God form of the Emperor. You move your left foot forward one step forward as you thrust your hands forward through the center of the pentagram. Now, I got my tea. We're going to go into the Tree of Life. But before that, I just wanted to show you this. This should be something that you should get to. Another book. The 3 books, and that's all I really endorse. Every magician should have a copy of this book. The Goetia. Now, if you do go out and get this, don't start practicing it just yet, because you do need to be in control of not only yourself, but your higher self. Your guardian angel needs to be in your control, so when you're summoning these lower spirits, bad things don't happen. Now, I don't mean physical bad things. Like, you're not going to summon a spirit and get ripped to shreds, but the energy is raw, and it can have bad side effects if it's not carefully handled. So, that should look familiar. Tree of Life. This is the Queen scale colors related to the spheres on the Tree of Life. Brilliant white for Kether. Gray for Chokmah, or Chokmah, something like it. It's spelled with an H, but it's more of a Chokmah. Gray for Chokmah, black for Bina, blue for Yesod, red for Geburah, gold for Tifereth, Netzach is green, Had is orange, Yesod is violet, and then the 4 colors of elemental earth. Now, I had this written down to which color corresponds with what, but I'll have to get back to that in just a second because we'll get to that in another video. But that does correspond to the 4 elements, even though that doesn't look like it. Very odd colors to correspond to air, water, earth, and fire, but it does. And not in the obvious way. You think that might be earth because it's green? No, I'm pretty sure black is earth. Fire, air, water, earth. And I think that's it, but don't quote me. That was just off the top of my head. This is the queen scale color scheme, and it's very important to learn this. The advanced middle pillar will have you visualizing it in full color. Don't worry about that just yet, because the original regular introduction to the middle pillar, they're all just going to be white spheres for now. But I wanted to introduce the color scheme so it's not something new when it does come out. And there was another reason why I wanted to show you this, and I can't exactly remember right now. Okay, yes. The Ritual of the Nine Divines. This is something I'm kind of making up as I go along, and when you become a magician, you'll find out that that is perfectly acceptable. You'll be making a lot of your own rituals. I got the idea from Bearheart, talking about visiting your planetary spheres and your planetary bodies that are in each one. So, you live here. You already have a terraform. That could mean something. So, this ritual is designed to take your consciousness from your terraform and visit each other planetary sphere, because you have a body in every planetary sphere. I'm not going to go into it just yet, because I actually don't really have the ritual completed yet. This is an idea I came up with a few days ago and just started working on. But I wanted to get it out there, because the whole point of the beginning of the introduction, your initiation, it's all about knowing yourself. And what better way to know yourself than find out what else makes you what you are? Because each of these planetary bodies is a part of what you are. It all gets focused down, layered down, layer by layer by layer, to make you here what you are. So it's very important to not only acknowledge the fact that you have these other planetary bodies and planetary influences, but you can transfer consciousness. You can see them. Now, at first, you won't be able to see through their eyes, per se, in a first-person point of view. You're going to be using your astral body. You will take your astral body and visit these planetary spheres in your astral body, which we will be that's why I'm not going too far into it right now, because I haven't even been able to fully, purposely transfer conscious to the astral body. I've had it happen forcefully, but not by my own will yet. And there is ways to do that. We're going to get into that too. This whole video lesson isn't just about the Modern Magic book, and it isn't just about the tarot. We're going to get into some other things. And there's another good video that a YouTuber named Nick Dutch mentioned, that I think I messed up and said video, but it's a book called The Conscious Projection of the Astral Body by Muldoon and Carrington. And that is another, I recommend that book for you if you're really serious about getting into the material. I will go over some techniques used in the book, but it's always good to have the book there for reference. Now, there are some other things that correlate to the Tree of Life. You should already know the names. Here is the Hebrew translation for what they are. Try to get it all in one shot. Kether means crown, Chokmah means wisdom, Binah means understanding, Yesod is mercy. Geburah is strength. Tiphereth is beauty. Netzach is victory. Had is splendor. Yesod, foundation. And Malkut, the kingdom. Now there's a lot more ways to draw the Tree of Life. And I'm running out of time, so I'm not going to be able to go into them all. But it's important to know the correspondences. And as we go on, I will get into each tree, like this one. This is how the god names correlate with the tree. And this goes with the middle pillar ritual very well. We'll be going over that later. The angel names that correlate with the tree, and that goes with the advanced middle pillar. We'll be going over that later. Creatures related to the tree. What I find interesting with this is God, man, and woman is all at the top, the highest of the high, and everything else, all these mythical creatures below. And Earth is the Sphinx. What's really interesting is the fact that they consider man and woman mythical creatures. But anyways, now I have a whole lot of background noise going on, so I will be signing off. Leaving you with that. Those are the metals that correlate with the tree. I will be back with a part 2.